guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm really excited about today's video because it's something that I never thought I would be doing. I love watching them, especially from Kim Tai, as you guys can see by the title of this video. It is a mukbang, and today's mukbang and the food that I'm going to be eating is going to be, I'm from New York, I'm a girl from the Bronx, so I needed to keep it real with you guys and show you what I would actually eat. I was thinking of getting seafood, and I might still do it, but to start my first mukbang, I had to start it in the realest way possible, and what better way than to start with a chopped cheese. So today we're going to be eating a chopped cheese, you guys, straight from the bodega. We have the Loyal Arizona that forever is just 99 cents. The flavor is iced tea with raspberry flavor. And then some sun chips. You know, you always have to have some chips to put inside your sandwich. That's the proper way to eat a sandwich in the hood. And then your little dessert, which can be your little honey bun. Okay, you guys, so actually I think I need earrings. Hold on, I'll be right back. The hoops are on. You guys, like, come on. I'm doing a whole like Bronx lunch type of mukbang, so of course I have to have my hoops on. All right, so let's start. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open my little Arizona. There we go. I think they forgot to give me a straw. And I know straws aren't great, you guys. I actually have my metal straw, but I have a couple. I just don't know where they are. I'll just drink it straight from the can. Now, for those of you who may not be familiar, who have never been to New York or don't know about New York hoods, which is where I'm from, I went to get my sandwich from a bodega nearby. So, you know, you order your sandwich in the corner with the guy. He makes your stuff. You pick your little snacks. And you kind of just get your drink and your stuff, and then you just order. And honestly, the best place to buy your sandwiches is wherever it looks wild. Like, if it looks crazy packed on the outside, you know that that's the spot. Ask anyone from the Bronx or Brooklyn. It's the truth. It's the truth. All right, anyways. So I didn't just want to sit down and have you guys look at me eat, because I don't know, that feels weird. If you guys really do like mukbangs, and if this turns into a thing, then I'll probably do that in the future. And I do definitely want to be eating seafood because I love seafood. But I also just wanted to sit down and answer your questions, your assumptions. So I went on Instagram and I had you guys send me your assumptions. And well, you guys had a lot of assumptions about me, and it is time to clear the air. Anyway, so here is my chopped cheese. I got it in a Hero. I know, oh my god, I'm so hungry. It's actually cold now because I waited a bit before doing this. I had to like get ready and stuff. But it's so good. All right, so I took the first bite, and now it's also time to answer your assumptions about me. So let's start. All right, the first one that I have here is from Mats_math, and you said that you're super social. Okay, so when you meet me, when you get to know me, I am very polite and I get to say hi, and I'm like, I talk and whatever, but that's when I'm forced in a situation to be with other people, I am. But in the bottom of my heart and the truth of who I am, I'm a house person. Like, I just like to be at home and like not go out. But I'm not someone who will like go out to be at parties. Like, I'm social with like my friends and strangers and like things like that. I'll like, once I'm out there, I'm having fun, I'm gonna be friends with everyone. Like, I'm that person that ends up talking to everyone and I'm like friends with everyone. Like, that's me, that's for sure. But I won't, you know, it's a rare thing for me to go out and party, is what I mean. Your local sea witch wrote, you're a rich girl. Absolutely not. I'm just a poor little brown girl from the Bronx trying to make it like everyone else. I'm not rich. Oh, I forgot that I also have to eat. Mm. The next assumption is from a friend of mine, and she says, my assumption is that you're a fire cook. Absolutely not. My brother, my younger brother, actually hates the way I cook. I'm not a good cook. I can cook, like if I have to, like I'll never starve, like I'll know how to make a good meal, and I can follow a recipe, but I'm just not. It's not like if you have my mom or my stepdad or my sisters cook, they cook, they're really, really good at it. I definitely am not. Even my little brother's a really good cook, like he makes some really good stuff, but I'm the one who definitely, and I hate cooking, so it's not something that offends me or that I'm hurt by. I'm like, whatever. Alright, I'm also gonna open the Sun Chips, you guys. I have the French onion one, and I'm just gonna be putting them inside my sandwich, because there's nothing better than like eating a sandwich and hearing that crunch. It's so good. Alright, the next assumption is that you are short. That assumption is very true. I'm 5'3", 5'4" on a good day. I'm very short. But I wear boots with heels all the time, so people forget that I'm short. Oh, the next assumption is about food. I love. So the next one is that you enjoy Mexican food, and this is from M Morgan 0323. I do. I love Mexican food. Let me know if you guys would love to see like a Mexican mukbang. If I can just eat and record it for you guys, and this is something you guys actually like, I'm gonna do this. Oh my god, so good. I just wanted to show you what I'm eating. For those of you who are not familiar with what a chopped cheese is, it's pretty much just like a burger inside a sandwich is the only way I can explain it. So it has lettuce, pickles, tomatoes, and then the meat with cheese. So it's pretty much like a burger but in a sandwich. This is so good. Also, I haven't had breakfast, so oh my god, I'm always getting dirty. I also didn't want to do mukbangs because like I'm such a messy eater that I didn't want to like be like a video of like 5 minutes of just like eating like a fucking 5-year-old. Anyways, and also I'm that person. Do you guys, have you ever heard of people who like do not drink anything while they eat? They kind of just like eat all their food and then they have their drink. I cannot do that. I need something to wash down the food as I'm eating. All right, the next one is you're private about dating. So in general, so normally I would say yes. I am very private about dating. I don't date much, so when I do, I tend to be really quiet about it, and I don't really tell many people. Like the only people who would actually know are like my immediate close friends and my siblings. But I'm actually working on a video right now where I am using witchcraft to find a boo. And let me tell you, things are happening. The next assumption is that you're very Ecuadorian. I am very Ecuadorian. That is very true. Enjoy the clip.
Mañana cuando yo de aquí me aleje y si preguntan qué será de mí, por más distante que de aquí me encuentre, por algo siempre me han de recordar.
The next assumption is, about ethnicity as well. People assume you're Mexican. Yes, a lot. People always think I'm Mexican, especially when I'm on Instagram and I'm playing like Mexican banda or Mexican music. Like, I grew up on Mexican music, so that's why I know I'm still familiar with it. So people always just assume that I'm Mexican, but I'm not. I just grew up with Mexican people, and I love the Mexican culture, and the people are so nice and beautiful and gorgeous and hot, and I love Mexicans so much. My best friend, my high school best friend, is Mexican. So yeah. The next one is that you're super successful, you enjoy your life to the fullest, and that you earned it. So, I'm a very ambitious person. I don't know that I can consider myself successful right now. I've succeeded in managing to be an entrepreneur and be someone who doesn't have to work a 9-to-5 anymore, and I make my own money. So in certain senses, in that sense, I've succeeded. But I feel like I still have a long way to go. And I am enjoying life right now. I am enjoying being able to travel as much as I do, and I enjoy what I do for a living. I really do. I love it, and I thank you guys for like being interested and watching my videos and liking and commenting and subscribing if you haven't. The next one is from Pity.sex. It says, you got famous easily, like sending your photos to an agent and signing the contract. No. First of all, I'm not a model. People who follow me on Instagram tend to think that I am a model. I'm not a model. I never sent any photos to an agency, so no, I'm not a model. So that assumption is wrong, I guess. The other one is, you secretly have a 9-to-5 job outside of YouTube. I don't. I used to have a 9-to-5 when I used to work at Revelist. But I don't anymore. Not that there's anything wrong with having a 9-to-5. If I have to go back, if like they cancel YouTube and I can, make money off of Instagram anymore and all of that happens, like, I can see myself going back to being a journalist. There's nothing wrong with that. I love it. But there's something so cool and powerful about having control of your own schedule and doing the things at your pace and at your time and learning, and it's cool. The next one is from Bei Chung, and it says, you're a nice person. I think I'm a nice person. And I'm going to include this one with another assumption that I got, which is that I am stuck up, which is someone said that to me. And I don't think I am. And if you've ever met me, I think you kind of get the sense of how I am. I'm like very awkward and silly, and I don't think I'm stuck up. When I saw that assumption, I literally was so offended because I feel like that's one of the worst assumptions to like get. I didn't think that was going to be one, but it wasn't. But it was. Apparently someone met me, or didn't meet me, or just saw me at an event, and I was with my friends, and they said that I was being stuck up, and I don't understand what made them say that. So if you're watching this video, I'm sorry that you had that impression. I hope we get to meet again, and then you get to talk to me, and then we really get to know each other. But I don't think I'm stuck up. And if you've ever had any experience like that by meeting me, I apologize. I would never want to be rude to you guys or seem stuck up, because I owe everything that I do to you guys. Okay, so this one says, That's so funny. So this one's really funny because it's so specific. If you're from the Bronx, if you're from the South Bronx and from the 3rd Avenue, 149th Street area, this person wrote, "You shopped at Revolution on 3rd Avenue when it was still open." That is so freaking true. So Revolution was a little store boutique that was in the Bronx in the strip in 3rd Avenue and 3rd Avenue 149th Street when you get off the 2 or the 5 train, and that used to be my spot when I was in high school. Like I used to shop there all the time, like it was my spot. The next one is Q murder. I think this person is trying to ask me that I've murdered. Oh my god, that's so funny. I actually know this person. No, I've never murdered anyone, Nikki. And I think you know that. Anyways, the next one is you're confident in your body. I think so. I think I'm very confident. I don't think I'm the most confident. I don't think that there's one person who's absolutely confident and doesn't have like a bad day. I don't think that exists. But in comparison to your average fat girl, I do think I'm pretty confident. Oh my gosh, should I put this here so you guys can see this better? My little drink. The other one is, I assume your apartment is very tiny-ish because I've heard New York apartments can be small. And yes, that is a very true assumption. My apartment is really small because it is a New York City apartment. The next assumption is you can't drive. That is very true. I cannot drive. I am a professional passenger, and I will remain like that for a bit. I don't know. I really feel like I need to actually get on it and like actually get my permit. I don't even have a state ID. Like one of my biggest fears in life, and it's so stupid, is the DMV, and I hate waiting is like the thing that I hate the most. And when I think of the DMV, all I think of is about waiting. So I've never even went in to get like a state ID. I walk around with my passport. I'm the person who has to go clubbing and they pull out their passport. Like, that's me. The next assumptions are from my sister, which she already knows these, and she's just trying to play me, but I'll play along with you, Catherine. Oh my god, guys, I'm already going into the second part of the sandwich. It's split in half, but this time he split like a smaller version. Like, he wasn't even, like it was much smaller. I hate when it's not even, because now I feel the pressure to finish this, but I know I'm not gonna finish it. Her assumption, my sister's assumption, is that you smell like burnt cheese. I don't fucking smell like burnt cheese, bitch. You know that. You like burnt cheese. Yes, I do like burnt cheese. That's why she's playing me. Whenever we would like do a grilled cheese sandwich, or we would toast a sandwich, you know the corners when the cheese melts and it gets all hard and burnt? That's my favorite part of the sandwich. So that assumption is real, and it's true. She's such a bitch for this one. Her next assumption is that you think you can sing. I know, okay, hold on. So, I know that I can sing. Like, I'm not Beyonce, I'm not Celine Dion. Like, I know this. But I can carry a note here and there. I feel like I can carry a note. I'll be a great backup singer, you know, but I can't be the lead singer. I feel like I need training probably for like 5 to 10 years before I can actually sing properly. You know what? Let me sing for you guys, because this bitch is trying to play me. Hold on. It's gonna have to be really, really quick because I'm not trying to get demonetized. Hace falta que te diga que me muero por tener algo contigo. Okay, no. I can't sing right now because I'm like on the spot and I put myself on the spot. Alright, anyways, on to the next. This one is from my sister again, and this one says, "Siempre tienes la nariz tapada." Yes, it's very true. My nose is always stuffy. When I was little, my doctor said that I needed to get a nose shot because the little bump that I have right here doesn't allow my nose to like breathe in normally. So it always has that feeling of being congested. It's a medical problem, so fuck you, Catherine. La próxima también es de Catherine. She says, te levantas con el cerquillo como gallo en celo. I didn't see this one until now. So for those who don't speak Spanish, she says that I wake up with my bangs looking like a chicken, like a rooster in heat. And it's very true. Enter the clip here. He sent so many, I have to skip on her. Catherine, you're a fucking bitch. Anyways, the next one is the next assumption is from Lisa Carrillo. And she says, you get asked out a lot. You're gorgeous. Thank you so much. I appreciate that you think I'm gorgeous, but I actually don't get out asked a lot. Online, yes, of course. I get a lot of creepy people sending me messages, nudes, and stuff like that. I don't consider that being asked out a lot. I don't really go out that much. Like, I work from home, so I'm usually home all the time. And when I do step out, I get the catcalls here and there, but it's not, I've never, thank God, I don't get them as often as other girls do, which is horrible. But when it comes to dating and things like that, I don't ever have people physically come up to me and ask me for my number or try to talk to me or something like that. That's not true. And when they do, I feel like I'm pretty intimidating for certain people, for certain men especially. The fact that I don't... And I've had this, and this is just me, I feel like I'm going way too deep into this. Bottom line is, no, I don't get asked out a lot. But whenever I do tend to date men, it always ends up feeling like they're insecure by how independent I am. And I get it. I get that someone who doesn't depend on a man, or because I've never really dated, so to me having a partner is an add-on to my life and not a necessity like it is for other people. So I guess that can be intimidating, but I guess at the same thing, that's a great thing, because you don't want to have that type of person in your life, you know? So cheers to that, I guess. And cheers to being single forever. It's so hard to like answer these questions and eat. I think the next video I'm just gonna eat. The next one is from Jaramillo_0. He says, I assume you're a bad bitch. I'm pretty sure I'm right though. Hit it. This one is from _La Pinta. You don't like to cook. I don't. Next. The next one is that you are very sensitive. Next. No, my little brother makes fun of me because I hate talking about my feelings. Like, whenever I'm starting to feel sad or happy, I'm just not great at sharing them. I don't know why. I feel like I've been so into helping other people's feelings and like being the friend that people can talk to, that I never even realized that I, as a human being, has feelings. And I haven't really been good at practicing that. And I'm trying to get better. But yes, I am very sensitive and I don't like to talk about my feelings. Because I am so sensitive that I try, like, if you, my siblings are like, you act so hard, but you're so sensitive, you're a little bitch. And it's true. It's 110% true. The next one is from Polish and Party Co. You love treating and splurging on your friends and family. I think I'm gonna say that one's true. I really do love when I can get something for them that they wanted. I did something really nice for my sister. She really loved this one movie that we used to watch when we were little. It was a Juan Gabriel movie. And I bought it for Christmas or her birthday or something like that. It was really hard to find. Like, it took me like a month to like get it. And it's just, I do like to like splurge on them and stuff like that. Mostly on my sisters and my brothers, where I like to spend a lot of my money. Because, I don't know, I see my siblings, even my older sibling, like my kid. The next assumption is your family doesn't understand how you pay the bills. They don't know, like, they don't get my job. That's very, very true. Like, especially like my older relatives, they really don't understand what being a blogger or an influencer is. So they're like, are you a model? I'm like, no. Are you an actress? I'm like, no. And then they just stop asking questions and they're like, okay, whatever. The next one is that, oh, I'm making so much noise. The next one is your closet is overflowing. Not anymore. I not so recently went to Buffalo Exchange and sold a whole bunch of my clothes, and I also donated a whole bunch of my clothes. So not anymore. I try not to have a lot of clothes in my closet. It really does overwhelm me because then I don't know what to wear. And I usually don't get dressed if I'm home. I'm just wearing like a t-shirt and sweats. Unless I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna be shooting looks or doing events. That's when I really get dressed and I really like look for outfits. Other than that, if you ever see me in the streets, and a lot of you guys have seen me in the streets and my hair's in a bun, I have my glasses on, I have like a broken t-shirt on, like a ripped t-shirt with like dirty sweats, and wearing socks that have like my toes popping out, in flip-flops. Like, you've seen me like that. You guys know that I look crazy sometimes. Like, I look like I'm homeless. It's insane. The next one is you're the type to put in effort in a relationship. You have a big heart. I think I have a big heart. I like to think that I do. And that the thing is, you're the type to put in more effort in a relationship. I don't know if that is exactly true. I feel like in relationships, it's something, the whole thing of me not liking to talk about emotions really does affect my relationships. I've dated people, and there's been so many people that have been like, you need to talk about your emotions, and you really do. The last person that I dated really did help me a lot with that, but it's still something that makes me very uncomfortable. And even men have been more open about their emotions than I have. Like, I can be pretty closed off, and I know how frustrating that can be for any human being. So I don't know. I guess not. I guess that assumption is wrong. I do have a big heart, but I don't put more effort into relationships. The next one is that you don't club. LOL. That's very true. I hate clubbing. When I was in Ecuador, so I moved to Ecuador when I was 13. My entire family and I went over there for 2 years. And during those 2 years, I clubbed a lot. Like, sneak into clubs with my friends and bars. And I got pretty crazy and wild there. So it's all out of my system. So when I came back here, I was like 16, 17. And my friends wanted to go clubbing and do this and do that. And I was like, oh my god, no, I'm so over that. Like, I already got it out of my system. Because it was literally 2 years straight of me clubbing. And going to bars and doing stuff like that. So I was like, over it. I hate it. The next one is, I assumed you and your co-host for the podcast were dating. I was wrong. Yes, Liesel and I never dated. Liesel is my best friend and also my co-host of the Fat Girls Club podcast. But we've never dated. I sent that one to Liesel. We were laughing. It was so cute. Liesel is married, by the way. The next one, oh my god, this is a fun one. The next one says that you're a sad drunk. I couldn't tell if this was true or not by my instinct because I'm a Cancer. Like, I love nostalgia and I love sad movies, and I love sad songs. Like, when you go through my phone and my playlist, all you're gonna find is like Jose Jose, you know, just old music that your parents or your grandparents would listen to all the time. Like, that's my playlist. And for a second I was gonna say, yeah, that's true, and then I remember who I am, and I am not that person. And I also asked my siblings what they thought, because I usually get drunk with my siblings. I asked my siblings about that, and they said that no, that I'm actually a sleepy drunk. So once I have like alcohol in my system, it really does just calm me down so much that I'm either like the one spectrum of like going to sleep, like don't bother me, I'm dead to this world, I'm going to bed, or I am laughing so hard and joking around and having a good time. So there's no in-betweens. It's usually just, and then probably the way it goes is drinking, having fun, laughing, you know, cracking jokes or whatever, and then in the next second, I'll be like, done, I'm going to sleep. That's the kind of drunk that I am. Oh my god. The next one says, it's from Makes Love to Food, and it says, you have someone you can call to give you the D. No strings attached. I don't have a fuck buddy. I don't. I wish, but I don't. And I think I would love to, but I also feel like I would be so afraid because feelings would get involved. And I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. Have you guys had a fuck buddy and it's been great? No feelings, or has it always turned sour? I want to know. The other one is, you have a hidden tattoo. I don't have any tattoos. I don't really like tattoos on me. I love tattoos on other people, but I don't like them on me. It's not part of my aesthetic. And also, I just can't decide on anything. I always said that I would probably just get cheese right here, but I can't decide. I can't, and I feel like that's the main reason why I couldn't get a tattoo. So this one I really wanted to talk about for a bit, because a lot of people think this. You were on BuzzFeed. I was never on BuzzFeed. I've been featured on BuzzFeed articles, and I think probably a couple videos. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I'm not. And because I used to do silly videos where it would be like struggles of like a fat girl or thick thigh struggles and stuff like that, people always assumed that I was on BuzzFeed, but that was called Revelist. And that was my old job before doing this full time. And the next assumption is you are into tall blonde guys. I'm into anything. That sounds wild. I usually like brunettes. And I like chunky dudes. I really do, but apparently they don't like me, and I'm like, let's be chunky together. What the fuck? Oh, I didn't see this one before. Bitch. This one is from, I don't know who you are, but fuck you. It says, I assume you don't walk your dog. Fuck you. That's so mean. Listen, I get so many mean comments about being fat, about being ugly, about being Latina, like racist comments all the fucking time. Nothing usually gets into me until someone like fucking says something about the way I treat my dog. That makes my blood boil. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Fuck you. So those were most of the assumptions, you guys. I think I'm just gonna continue eating my little chopped cheese and talking to you guys. I also have really weird way of eating certain foods. Like, it's usually just my little brother's like my biggest bully. And I love it. Alright, I'm trying to be a better mukbanger than, you know, I'm trying to be on, what's her name? I love watching her videos all the time. Kim Tai's mukbang level. Like, she is the queen of mukbangs for me. Am I even saying that right? Mukbangs. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Mukbang. Anyways, let me know how to say it properly. Anyways, I love the way, I don't know. She just looks so cute eating. I know I don't, but I just want to be good like her. Don't judge me. My siblings hate when I eat sandwiches on the side like this. They get so mad and triggered. Alright. I think I'm done with that sandwich. And I'm not really hungry anymore, so I don't want to really eat this. But I will take a bite, do like a little taste test for you guys. Even though I know what this tastes like, because it's literally my favorite, and I love it so much. So good. Alright, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my first mukbang. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm definitely gonna do it better next time. Like, I'll have a better setup, hopefully. If you did enjoy this video, let me know what you want me to eat. No one leave that as a comment, because I will block you. Yeah, let me know what you want me to eat next time. And do you guys like the idea of me just eating like kind of like Kim Tai does and not talking? Because it's really hard to talk and eat at the same time. I can probably have a conversation with you guys, update you with things. I don't know. Whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.